too juicy. This story is too juicy for you. It's too juicy for you. Ooh. Oh, hey. Girl. Wow. Okay. Hey, what it do, it's your girl Miss Vicky, and I'm back with another video. But I got a little story for y'all, okay? It's about this love triangle. I was like, oh dang. It's crazy. You know what, let me get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And just tell y'all the story. Okay. Alright, so I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, whatever. So let me paint the picture for y'all, okay? So we got these college students, right? Okay? We got, yeah, they're all like, you know, okay, sophomores in college, okay? You got one that's like a senior, okay? So yeah, they're, you know, college students, whatever, they doing their thing, trying to get their education, you know what I'm saying? So let me give you the characters, okay? We got Jonathan, you know what I'm saying? He tall, dark, handsome, and just, you know what I'm saying, sexy, whatever. And he got these pretty eyes, a little tall. He's like, he got this football scholarship or whatever, okay? And then he's got his little girlfriend. She got her little cheerleader, whatever, you know what I'm saying, scholarship. She's just too cute for you, you know what I'm saying? She's cute. Little brown skin, whatever, girl, you know what I'm saying? She got it going on. She is just so pretty. Okay. And then we got like their friends. Okay, so her best friend, Louisa. Oh yeah, the girl name is Louisa. Okay, so Jonathan's girlfriend, the little cheerleader, whatever girl name, her name is Louisa, okay? And then we got Ruby. So Ruby is actually Jonathan's friend, okay? And they were friends like before they met Louisa. Okay, and then the other character is this is Louisa's best friend, okay? Her name is Deb, okay? So we got Jonathan, Deb, Louisa, Ruby. Yeah, and Ruby. Okay, I'm back. Okay, and so you know how, you know, they both got their friends, whatever. So, you know, when they hang out, whatever, they all get to know each other. So they all become, you know what I'm saying, best friends, best buds, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know, Jonathan and Louisa, they're like the cutest, whatever, couple in, you know, college, whatever. You know, everybody know them. They see them. They see their friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, real popular, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Everybody just see them as, you know what I'm saying, like the perfect couple and whatnot. Until, like, later on, you know what I'm saying, like, throughout, you know, like, their relationship, as them getting to know each other and whatever, like, everybody started noticing, like, they constantly, like, bickering and just, like, fussing and just fighting. I mean, you know how, like, couples, you know, like, they just, you know, no couple is perfect. They go through it and whatnot. But this one, what Jonathan and Louisa was going through was, like, just too much, you know? Like, it was just constantly, like, fussing and fighting. It was, like, a situation where it just, like, it was toxic for them to be together. Okay? So, yeah, we got that going on, okay? So, and then there comes a time where they're, you know, they're getting along again. Everybody, you know, around college and stuff, they see them, oh, okay, they're back together, you know what I'm saying? They're getting along, so on and so forth, and cool, boo, 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 boo. All right? So, now let me tell you about, like, all, like, their hangout spot, okay? So, they're in this little town, right? So, in this little town, there's like the spot that they found. Not too many people, you know what I'm saying, like, know about it. It's called the Falls, okay? And in the falls, there's like this river, right? And then there's like these like pretty whatever rocks, these like scenery. It's just like a river, okay? And but before you get there, you have to, like, it's like 2 minutes in, like a 2-3 minute whatever walk for you to get there, you have to go like 2-3 minute walk to this forest, throughout like a little forest to get there. Okay, and that's where you'll get to this river, and it's really beautiful, it's pretty, and it's called the falls. All right, but the thing about, like, if you stand too close, like, you know, towards the edge, you can fall into the river. And Jonathan, his, you know what I'm saying, tall, dark, whatever, cute behind, he likes to get like a real glimpse and just, you know what I'm saying, a whole mood. So he stands like really close to the edge so he can really, you know, just get a view of whatever of the fall, because it's pretty, the water is just coming down and it's beautiful. Okay, hence that's why they call it the falls. All right, so you know, that's their hangout spot. Whatever, they come up there, chill, they talk, whatever, after classes, they hang out, they have little picnics and whatnot up there. And you know, so yeah, once again, now the characters, Jonathan, okay, tall, dark, handsome, green eyes dude, and then he got his girlfriend Louisa, and then all of them are up there. Okay, Jonathan, Louisa, Deb, and Ruby. Okay, so it's 4 of them. Okay, all right, so like fast forward, you know what I'm saying, Louisa and Jonathan, it turns out it was like they was on and off, but really it was like still really, really bad. So Jonathan, he just got fed up, he's tired, you know what I'm saying, he's like, I can't do this no more, I can't do it no more, babe, I can't. Anyway, so he decides to bring Louisa up to the falls, you know, gonna make it like a little get together, whatever, but he bringing her up there to break up with her. But the thing about it, he's gonna invite you know, his homegirl, his friend Ruby, which is also you know, Ruby and Louisa, that whatever, they friends too, Jonathan's girlfriend, they all friends, whatever. Okay, ooh girl, I'm running out of breath. And now Jonathan, he also like invited Debbie, you know, to the whole little get together, whatever too. But she, and they all talked about this like at lunch, right? And she like made something up. So she, you know, she made something up. She made something up so she wouldn't have to come. Okay? And I'm gonna get to the why. It's, oh my gosh, this junk is crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there comes the day where they're up to the falls and whatever like that, and you know, he got, they all up there, and he goes in, and you know, and Ruby, it's just crazy, like how you gonna, you know, have your girl, whatever, and your friend, how you gonna have your girl and your friend, you know, all together, and you breaking up with your girlfriend, but you bring in your friend? Like, shouldn't that just be between you and, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I guess he just wanted to make it as, I don't know, casual. But anyway, so he's like, you know what, Louisa, like, we really not getting along, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not working. And once she hears that, she's like, oh, so you want to break this off? So she gets furious. Like, she just, okay, so mind you, remember, well, I didn't tell you. Okay, so they, you know, they were sitting down, chilling, relaxing, not too close to the edge of the falls, right? But just, you know, close enough where they could, you know what I'm saying, see the waterfall, whatever like that. They sitting down, so she immediately, she like gets up. Like, she is just like ready to go and ready to like fight. Like, what you mean you breaking up with me? Like, no, what you mean? Okay. And as she's jumping up and whatever, it's like she's a little unstable, if you will. Like, she's kind of like wobbly, she's a little discombobulated, and you know, at the time, you know, I'm like, didn't think nothing of it. Okay, the girl just mad, okay? She about to lose her man. So, let me tell you this. Oh my gosh. Ruby, right? Jonathan's friend. They were friends before he got together with Louisa, his girlfriend, okay? Well, guess what? It turns out Ruby, she's a cute little thing, you know what I'm saying? Little curly red hair, whatever. That happens to be Jonathan's little side chick. So the entire time while Jonathan was dating Louisa and they was going through it, having the ups and downs, he had a little side chick. He was dating Ruby. And Ruby and Louisa and all of them, they hang out, they friends and whatever. And yeah, Louisa, she didn't know. She don't know. Okay, so she, you know what I'm saying, she all mad up and stuff like that. He said, I can't do this no more, so and so and so and so. And he's trying to, you know, like calm her down and stuff like that. And then Ruby, since she's a side chick and that's her man, she all, you know what I'm saying, protective of him, whatever. She just foul as I don't know what. How you going, and that's your friend, like, you foul. Okay. So she getting all up. So Ruby's like, you know, don't be yelling at my, you know, yelling at my man so and so, like whatever like that. She didn't say that now, but she's just like getting mad at Louisa because she's, you know, she's getting mad at Louisa because Louisa is blowing up on Jonathan. So she's mad. She's like, no, that's my boo, you know, even though you don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So now it's like a whole big little argument with all of them. And Louisa's like, what the heck you mad about? So on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, like that. And as they're, you know, going at it and stuff like that, Louisa, she's moving all around, discombobulated, whatever. And she's getting a little too close to the edge of that cliff of the river, okay, by the falls. And, you know, yeah, and then Jonathan, you know, they just like back and forth pushing and shoving, you know, she is so mad. She's trying to just like swing his line, just, oh my gosh, it's crazy. So yeah, we got Jonathan, you know what I'm saying, he in the middle. We got Louisa over in the front, close to the edge, and then Ruby's to the back there, whatever, like, okay. And then, and Jonathan is aware that she's getting a little bit too close to that edge, you know what I'm saying? Yo, babe, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to break up with you, but I'm still call you babe, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to pull her back, but she's taking that as like he's, you know, fighting with her. She's like, get off me, you know what I'm saying? But he's trying to help make sure she don't fall off the cliff, you know what I'm saying, by the falls. So they still going at it, you know what I'm saying? And after a while, another push comes to shove, like Jonathan's shoulder, his right shoulder, right? As he was trying to, you know, push off Louisa, but trying not to, you know, push her too much because she by the dang on edge. His shoulder go a little too much. His shoulder just jerk a little bit too much. And so Louisa, she, you know, stumbled back for a minute, and she got to catch her balance now. So she struggling, trying to catch her balance, and then Jonathan, he trying to, you know, catch her, but he was a little too late. So what happened? Louisa, she fell off the dang on cliff, and she died. But check this out. This is just like, I remember the best friend Deb, when they was all at the lunch table, okay? And when Jonathan wanted to invite her too, as they were all, you know what I'm saying, like sitting down, whatever, at the lunch table, and Jonathan was like, you know, why don't you come chill with us at the fall, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to break up with my girl, whatever. He didn't say that, but you know what I'm saying. She's like, oh no, I got something to do, so on and so forth. Okay, so remember when I said how you get through the falls? It's like a 2 or 3 minute walk, like through the like through these woods. So Deb, the whole entire time, she's hiding out in the woods, like watching the entire thing, you know what I'm saying, go down. And she see Louisa fall. But guess what? She don't do nothing. Nothing. She don't care. You know why? I gotta get close. Hold on, I gotta get close. She secretly got a thing, a heart or whatever thing, an obsession for her best friend's boyfriend, for Jonathan. So this girl be stalking him. Okay? So yeah, like you would think like that human part of you, no matter what's going on, you know what I'm saying, you see somebody fall off a cliff, you want to call 911, you want to run out to help them, but Debbie, she's sitting there watching the whole thing, ain't do nothing. She's glad, because in her mind, she's like, one down, one more to go. Because now, she also know the secret affair that Jonathan and Ruby had. So she knew. Okay? So we got Louisa's other friend. Alright? And you know, first of all, you got an obsession with your best friend's man. And then you know that your other best friend is cheating. They got a secret relationship, you know what I'm saying, going on, and you don't say nothing. You just laugh, smile, get in her face, like, and didn't say nothing. Okay, so yeah, so with that, all that going on, right? So now Louisa, she's down off the cliff. Okay, this girl, she's deceased now. The girl is dead. So it's just Jonathan and Ruby. They're like, oh my gosh. And then Ruby going off at him. She's like, what did you do? What did you do? Like, she all whatever, like, you know, foul anyway. I mean, like, what do you mean? Anyway, it's crazy. So now they just like panicking, like, oh snap, what we gonna do, so on and so forth. Now, once again, they're kind of like in a secluded whatever area. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to get to the falls. There's no bystanders, nobody around. They're scared out their minds. So what they do, they both of them get together and make a little pact and decide to not say nothing. Because Jonathan, he already, I guess, feel bad that he had a secret thing going on with Louisa's best friend, who's now deceased. They had a little secret, relationship going on. Okay. So it's crazy. Like, how could you even? Okay. So, and then remember, Debbie is in the forest, you know, because she's obsessed with stalking Jonathan, watching the entire thing. Okay, and she heard them, you know, make a pact not to say nothing, so on and so forth. So this is good for her. This is insane. Oh gosh, this is crazy. Okay, so they make a pact not to say anything, and just they go on, you know what I'm saying, like about their lives. Of course, it haunts them at night. They be having nightmares, you know what I'm saying, dreams, just thoughts and stuff that they want to just say something, but they don't. Okay, so a week go by, and you know, the teachers start asking, because they know they were all friends and whatever, have y'all seen Louisa's Have y'all seen Louisa? They lie. No, no, no. Then if 2 days whatever later, the parents of Louisa, they come, they come to Ruby's house, they come to Deb's house, they come to her boyfriend Jonathan's house. Do you know anything or what happened? And then, did y'all get into a fight or whatever, so on and so forth. He said no, he didn't say nothing. Okay? And then of course the police goes and asks some questions. They don't say nothing. And remember, Deb, she knows everything. She knows what happened. She know. Okay? So now it turns into a cold case. A cold case. What? It turns into a cold behind case. Alright? So Deb, now, being that she knows everything and she's obsessed with Jonathan, she glad that Louisa's dead, because she low-key didn't like her and whatever anyway. But she was just being friends with her, so just so she can be close to Jonathan. Okay? So now that Louisa's gone, she's deceased, she working on Ruby, because she wants Jonathan off for herself. He could not even want your behind, first of all. Anyway, so now, so 2 weeks whatever go by, okay? So being that Deb knows everything, she starts making like little threats towards Jonathan. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. She writes like this note, and she makes like multiple copies of it. She says that Jonathan killed Louisa. You know how they do, like in high school, whatever, college, yeah. They make, like when you make little poster signs, whatever. So she goes and makes like multiple copies, and she's like post them all on like the lockers, the announcement boards, and everywhere where like all the students and stuff can see it. And so now they're getting all kind of, so Jonathan's now getting all kind of crazy looks from everybody. And so he has no idea about Deb. He has no idea that she's obsessed with him, and so on and so forth. And so Ruby, he think Ruby is the cause of this. Okay? So he think Ruby behind is doing all this. And now Ruby, she was like low-key kind of jealous, whatever, of Louisa too. I mean, she was sad, she was remorseful, whatever, that Louisa died. But at the end of the day, she still went on about, she was like, we still better be together, whatever. I still, even though that happened, like, she just still want to like to go on. Like, really? That's so messed up. Okay, so like all this stuff, whatever goes on, and like Deb, she is just enjoying this. What she's trying to do is get Jonathan so mad at Ruby, thinking that she's doing all this stuff so they can like break up, and not be friends ever no more, so she can have him to herself. But it's not working. Things get a little complicated for Deb, so she gotta take other matters into her own hands. And baby, so before that happens, we're gonna bring in another character now, okay? And this is where it's gonna get juicy again. So as all this is going on, it's still a cold case, so on and so forth. Deb's still trying to break them up. And now Jonathan and Ruby, they're even more, scared and just like nervous, because they got this big old secret, and it's eating them up inside. And Debbie, she is just enjoying this junk, and it's driving Jonathan and Ruby like insane. And still at the same time, they still feel bad that they was hooking up behind Louisa's back. Okay, so that's another reason that's keeping them from not saying anything. It's guilt and fear. Okay? So now, 3 months, whatever, go by, okay? New girl pops up into school, okay? She too cute, whatever. She too cute for you, okay? Little cute, whatever, girl. She is just too cute, okay? She got her little lace front, you know what I'm saying, on her edges, you know what I'm saying, slay, her makeup all good and cute, just too cute for you, okay? So, you know, she's trying to get to her class, whatever. She got her books in her hand. She got the college map and then the schedule for her classes and stuff like that. She's trying to get to her class. So, you know, she wanna get to her class or whatever on time for her first day. And as she's rushing, going through, she boom, you know what I'm saying? She bumped into somebody. Guess who she bumped into? Girl, it started with a J. It started with a J. Jonathan. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? He's still kind of grieving, whatever. But, yeah. It's just crazy. It's like, okay, so let me just, alright. So, as they bump into each other, whatever, and this girl, her name is Anne, okay? Annie Ann for short, okay? So her name is Anne, okay? So she bumped into, ooh, my bad, I'm sorry. And she get like a little glimpse of him. She like, ooh, dang, he fine. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no. I need to concentrate on my you know what I'm saying, my schoolwork, my classes, whatever. She lying. Okay. So he's like, oh, it's okay. So he, you know, he bends down to help her gather her books and stuff up like that. And she apologized after all her stuff get picked up. She apologizes once again and attempts to move on and attempts to walk off and get to her class. But he stops her. Jonathan stops her. Hey, what's your name? Oh, yeah. Oh, my name Ann. Yeah, so on and so forth, okay? So, you know, she makes it to her class, whatever. Then comes, lunch period. So, you know, she sees Jonathan again. And he trying to, you know, speak to her again. Hey, how you doing? Did you find your class? So on and so forth. She said, yeah. So he tried to ask her out, right? Yeah, he tried to ask her out. And at first she's like, oh, no, you know, she trying to focus on her college life, you know what I'm saying? She, you know, her schoolwork or whatever. She ain't got time for that. Okay. So as time goes by a little bit, maybe a week or so, they run into each other again. You know, they be seeing each other like throughout campus a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He was like kind of watching her, you know what I'm saying, had a little thing for her. It's like, So he caught up to her again, asked her out again. This time Anne was like, okay, bet, yeah. Alright, so she take him up on it. Fast forward, they get together, they're a couple now. Jonathan got a new boo. He got a new boo. But you still, yo foul, tall, sexy behind. Still secretly dating Ruby. You foul, you disrespectful, and foul. You secretly dating Ruby. Why you still? So Ruby, of course, I don't even know why she even putting up with this fool. Like, I don't care like how fine you is, whatever. If you, no. Anyway, so but that's just she doing her whatever. Okay. So now, of course, Ruby, she don't like this new girl. She just like, but she want to stay close to Jonathan. Okay, she want to stay close to Jonathan, her secret, you know, man that they have a relationship on the side with. Okay, So she go up to Ann, hey, how you doing, whatever, and they become friends, whatever. You know, Ann, she's new to the school, so of course, you know, she want to get to know some folks at, you know, so she give Ruby whatever chance, okay? And then Deb, she pop up because she wants to stay close to Jonathan too. She introduces herself, whatever, you know, to Ann. They all become good friends once again. Poor little Ann, like she just don't know. Alright. So fast forward. Okay. Jonathan invites his new boo Ann up to the falls. He's like, yo, babe, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about this new place that, you know what I'm saying, I'll be going to. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, poor little thing. She's like, she has no idea. Okay? However, she has been hearing like some rumors and whatnot, like around campus. And as they get to the falls, and he finally takes her up there, show her the little place, what it be about, you know what I'm saying? As they talk and whatever, you know, she brings it up. She's like, so I heard that you had an ex-girlfriend who happened, you know, passed away, whatever. And he's like, oh, yeah. At first, he was like a little, you know, timid to talk, but eventually he was like, you know, yeah, it's true. And Ann was like, well, where did it happen? And he got quiet for a minute. He was like, actually, it was here. And she's like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, oh, heck no. You mean your ex-girlfriend died over here in... I'll be like, excuse me? You know, he told her, like, the whole little thing that happened, like, how he tried to catch her from, you know, falling and stuff like that. And she seen, like, his crazy behind, like, so close to the edge. And, you know, even before she asked Jonathan, like, you know, what happened with his ex-girlfriend and stuff like that, who passed away, she was like first, you know, yeah, before she even asked him, she was like, why are you standing so close to the edge like that? You're like, this is dangerous, you could fall. You know what I'm saying? She's smart, okay? She got beauty and brains, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, oh, you know, I ain't gonna fall, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, I'm cool like that, whatever. Okay. So what goes on now, as Jonathan is finished telling his new boo and the story, he's saying, you know, he's like, I'm gonna confide in you now. And he, you know, he look around, make sure nobody's around, whatever, even though it's like a secluded area, so it's like, you know, he just want to make sure. So he confesses that, you know, like the real deal, or really what happened. But the thing about it, he's saying that Ruby had pushed Louisa over the edge. And we know that that's not true. Like, why is you lying? Okay, and she's like, wait, you mean your friend Ruby? He's like, yeah. And out the blue, because remember how I said Ruby and Jonathan got a secret relationship? Well, she be spying on his behind too, okay? So she over there hiding out in the woods. She followed both of them, okay? Because she want to keep tabs on her man, and she want to keep tabs on this new chick that she secretly don't like, because he with her man. And so she was listening to their conversation, and she, like, out of the blue, busts out after she hear Jonathan accuse her of killing, well, of pushing Louisa, his ex-girlfriend, off the cliff. She comes out like, like a dang on lion. She's like, liar. Oh, and then they both turn around. Oh, what? Where you come from? Like, dang, she's like, liar. You were the one. Yeah. I'm getting all into it. She was like, liar. Like, you were the one caused her behind the fall and so on and so forth. And started saying that they should have had their relationship public, and that she should have never went out with Louisa and stuff, like all this stuff that Ruby was just like spilling all the tea. And then little Ann over here is like, okay, so y'all got a secret relationship, whatever, and I'm supposed to be your girlfriend. It's just like, honey. Yeah, so it is crazy, okay? So now with all that going on, now Jonathan and Ruby, they fussing and fighting, and Ann, she's like, oh, heck no. She beauty and brain. I'm about to get up out of here. Jonathan, don't ever talk to me no more. You crazy. You little side chick. She crazy. You's a jerk, whatever. So she started heading and running and turning around and running towards the woods. Okay, and then she trips. Why they always gotta fall? She trips like over this, like over this rock. Okay. And she quickly, you know what I'm saying, get up. Oh no, I ain't about to die or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? She get up. And when she get up, she bumps into something. And guess who she bumped into? Deb. She bumps into Debbie. Because she's always keeping tabs on Jonathan too. This is so crazy. Like, this dude got two women like secretly following his behind. It's like, it just don't make no sense. Okay? And then so Ann bumps into Deb. She's like, oh my gosh, girl, you wouldn't believe what is happening. And then, like, you know, as she's telling Deb this, you know, she's looking at her, but Deb got this like weird, like cunning, you know, expression on her face. And then, you know, like at the moment, Ann, she kind of like don't think nothing of it really, because she's just like, she's scared. She can't believe what the heck going on. So she, you know, they're friends, whatever. So she reaching for a hug. She's like, oh my gosh, girl, like, I'm so glad you're here, so on and so forth. And she put her arms around Deb. And then Deb, like, she just, you know, just standing there still with that same dead expression on her face. And she don't even hug the girl back, of course. So as Ann is leaning into Debbie for a hug, she noticed she ain't hugging her back. She ain't saying nothing or nothing. She pulled back. She's like, and looks up at her like, and she's like, Deb? And then Deb comes out and say, she's like, you know what? I can't believe you. And she's like, what? Girl, what you talking about? And she's just like, I can't believe you. And she's like, what are you talking about? She say, how could you be so, like, cruel? This girl is just like crazy. So she's telling Ann, how could she be so cruel? And in that instant, this crazy behind girl, Deb, she snatches Ann's wrist and she pulls her back towards Ruby and Jonathan, right? And so she running, you know what I'm saying, with Ann. And Ann, she can't break free. I don't know, like, Deb just got like she just like mustered up a whole bunch of strength, and she just cannot get away. So she heads toward Deb. No, excuse me. She heads towards Ruby and tries to like slam. She's holding Ann, right? She got Ann by the wrist, right? And so she's trying to push, because Jonathan and Ruby is still right there, like, you know, close to the edge over there by the falls fighting. So she's got Ann by the wrist, okay, and trying to push her into Ruby. so they could both fall off the cliff. And Jonathan, like, he see Deb, he's like, what the heck is she doing here? And then he realized, like, what's going on, what's she doing? So he tries to grab both of them, but he end up grabbing Anne. Okay? But he ends up grabbing Anne just in time. But Ruby, she falls. She fell off the cliff. And so Deb is like, now she looks straight at Anne. She was like, really? I can't believe you. And she was like, what the heck is you talking about? She was like, you pushed Ruby off the cliff. Knowing good well she did not do that. It was her fault. She the one had her by the wrist, you know what I'm saying, and pushed her into the girl. And so she's like, yeah. She's like, I can't believe you. How could you be so cruel and you push Ruby whatever off the cliff just because someone so and so, just making up stuff. And at the same time, she was like looking back and forth like at Jonathan. She was like, how could she be so cruel, you know what I'm saying, like Jonathan? And Jonathan had this like a skewed look on his face, like he didn't know what the heck she was talking about either. He was just like, and then that's when Debbie brings out her secret. She was like, I loved you since freshman year, whatever, and you never noticed. And he was like, no, and she was like, I can't believe that you didn't notice. Why did you have to hook up with Louisa? So on and so forth. He was like, I'm glad that she fell off the cliff. And he was like, it was good what I did. And she confessed it was good. Yeah, and Deb confessed she was like, she was glad that she went off the cliff and so on and so forth. And good thing that she did what she did so that can happen. And Jonathan was like, oh, what? She's like, wait, what are you talking about? And Deb was like, oh, well, you didn't know? Well, that day, okay, so remember when Jonathan was planning on breaking up with Louisa, and then Jonathan wanted to invite Deb, you know, to the whole little gathering, whatever, to make it seem like they was at a picnic, whatever, then he was gonna just like break it off with her, which was crazy. Like, you would think you want to do that, just your boo, and you know. But anyway, during that time when they was all at lunch or whatever, the reason why Deb made the excuse to not you know, show up, you know, they was going to the falls when Jonathan was gonna plan on breaking up with Louisa. It's because she wanted not only to, you know, just like spy and watch them. It turns out she spiked Louisa's soda. And it's like one of them like fountain sodas where you can like yeah, with the ice, whatever, you get your drink, whatever. So so she spiked the girl's drink. You know how like you get up, you go to the bathroom, you leave your drink, you with your friends, whatever. Oh girl, watch my drink, whatever, I'm going to the restroom, whatever. She probably trying to freshen up, whatever, for her man, whatever, you know, for Jonathan sitting right next to her. It turns out she spiked Louisa's drink. Remember when I told you how when Louisa had like jumped up and she was all like discombobulated and like, you know, kind of wobbly and whatever, like the reason why she was like that because Louisa had spiked that girl's drink. And she know that Jonathan like to sit kind of close to the edge of the falls. And then with her being drugged or whatever, she could end up falling. And that's what Louisa wanted. So she made up that excuse so she could watch to see if Louisa is going to end up falling off that cliff. Because she know the girl, they best friends, you know what I'm saying? She knew that she was going to get mad and so on and so forth. So yeah, okay. So she's confessing all this to Jonathan. He had no idea that this girl had any kind of feelings, whatever, for him. And the whole thing is just crazy. And then Deb also confesses well, tells Jonathan that he knows about the secret relationship that him and Ruby had while Louisa, excuse me, and Jonathan was still together. And so after she tells him that, she like glances back, but with a stare at Anne, and try to go and grab her and push her off the dang on cliff too. And Jonathan's like, whoa, man, what the heck? So he's trying to, because they're both near the edge of the cliff, and Deb is in front of them. So with all his manpower and might, he's trying to, stand his stance and ground so he won't fall. And also make sure that he definitely trying to make sure he don't fall and stuff like that, because Anne, his girl, is right in front of him. So they can, both go down. So it's just crazy. But now, just before Jonathan almost loses his stance, his balance, right? The cops pull up. Okay? So who called the cops? It turns out Ruby did. Now, Ruby, she happened to be, like blessed. Okay? I don't say lucky, I say blessed, okay? So she turned out to be, blessed, okay? And she made it. Okay, now she had like a broken wrist, fractured ankle. She was like real hurt up, but she somehow like made it towards the road or whatever somehow, and flagged down somebody for help. And she ran to the police station and told them everything, and told them what was going on at the falls. Okay? And the funny thing about it, as the police was coming up, they was because it takes 2-3 minutes to get into the forest, right? Okay. So, just as Deb is confessing and saying all the stuff that she spiked his ex-girlfriend drink and stuff like that, so she could, be all discombobulated and, more than likely end up falling off the cliff because she knows she about to get broken up with. The cops, they were able to hear that piece of info, to hear all that. Okay? Because they were trying to figure out what to do. They don't want to, because they see the two kids getting ready to almost fall off the cliff, that they back on, and they don't want to, spook them or nothing like that. So they trying to, just creep up there. And I think really they was trying to get close enough to sneak up behind Deb and just, grab her behind, tackle her to the ground. So, yeah. So, they heard everything about what Deb did. And now Jonathan know that her crazy behind was into him, and she was the one doing all the threats and stuff, and it wasn't Ruby. And they take her behind the jail, and that's the end of that. Yeah, Ruby, she's okay, she got to heal, whatever, get surgery. Deb, they put her behind in jail, her behind going to prison. Okay. So yeah, so now I'm like, okay, so I hope you're not gonna stay with Jonathan. She didn't. She's like, oh no, you're behind crazy. Cause how? First of all, she's like, but I mean, really, how you gonna be with a girl and you gonna have a side chick? You know what I'm saying? First of all, and then when you're girlfriend passes away, you still, after a tragic accident, whatever, you still with your side chick. And as you still with your side chick, you get you another girlfriend. And you doing the same thing all over again. And you bring your new girlfriend up to the falls for a date. And it's just like, who does that? Like, the whole thing was about to, like, really happen again. But this time, like, Deb, she was just mad. She was like, you know what? She gonna throw everybody over the cliff. Like, so yeah, that was my story. Like, it was crazy. Like, I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you want more story times like this. But yeah, it was crazy. Let me know what you think down in the comments. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And if the Lord is willing, I'm still high. And if the Lord is willing, I will catch you in the next one. Yeah. Yeah.